Well, it's Friday.
Yeah, it's a rainy one, but it's Friday.
Y'all got a big opening over here. That means y'all had a good week.
Yeah, it happened unexpectedly, just to be 100% honest.
Well, that's the best way, isn't it?
The guy had been talking about a box. He has a Snap-on box, but he was, ever since his best friend in the shop got one of our boxes, he bought like the flag box that we had on here for a while. He just recently added a hutch to it, contemplating adding more.
Yeah.
But
you got to get lockers. Yes, that's where it's at.
Well, he has it's a triple bay 4S triple bay, and he loves it. But then he's seen our 6S. He got on there, you know, he kind of,
those are nice
you get that
boxes.
itch and you're like, I'm gonna go build me one. So he built him a custom one, and it's nice. And he's like, well, I might pay this one off and get me a 6S. I'm like, okay, hey, whatever you want to do.
If you get a locker and you put anything on the top, put a locker on. Like regardless, if you got a hutch, top box, whatever, lockers is worth it.
Well, see, and the awesome thing is now they actually have lockers for the 2S boxes. So that box back there, yes, it is a triple bay 2S. They consider that a starter box now. But you can add a hutch and you can add a locker.
That's all you need. I'm telling you, a locker is great for all of the stuff that's in cases and scan tools. Perfect. I love a locker.
Especially, and then it frees up the drawers in your toolbox, because a lot of people complain like, okay, well, I got my scanner in one drawer and then I can't fit nothing else beside it because the drawer size and all this. I'm like, kind of like
the day I got my Snap-on locker, I flipped all the shelves over where they'd be drawers in it. You know, it's way better.
That's pretty smart. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Well,
what all got new this week?
So
lots of new Milwaukee stuff up here.
Yeah, we got a different few Milwaukee. Let me see. Sorry, notification. Gotta love them. So the newest thing I have, I think it's been out a minute, but I don't think we've actually showed it. So you know, we carry Milwaukee pack out.
Yep.
If you have Milwaukee pack out, you can extend that thing galore. So the best one, if you have the one that doesn't have the wheels, they sell dollies. So you put the dolly down, and then you just pop your pack out on top of the dolly, and you can roll it wherever.
Nice.
If you have the one like I got Michael that has the wheels, I think you bought one too.
Yeah.
It works fantastic at ball fields, by the way. So
teach us something.
That being said, I actually got the idea off a woman on TikTok who she had one, and it wasn't a Milwaukee brand, but I was like, mine's identical to yours, but it's Milwaukee.
Yeah.
But you could put all kind of stuff in it, and then you stack like your snack drawers and all that on top. So that being said, this is the M12 pack out version of the Rover. Okay. I believe that's what they call it, the Rover. I don't want to mispronounce it. Whatever it was. Well, hang on. TrueView pack out. Yeah, it's Rover. It's right there.
Okay.
That one. You have to disregard. I am chaotic this morning. But anyway, so it's M12 pack out, and then it is TrueView. I think I got my battery down here. So I'm going to see if my battery has enough life on it. I built like a little baby bundle down there is what I call it. Can't ever go without a seat. So you got your seat, your sockets, your Milwaukee ratchet, and some wrenches. Nice. Can't go wrong with that. Especially somebody that's already got a, you know, box and everything. So it just pops right on.
Yeah.
Whoop. Like this.
Okay.
So it's really not big at all. Of course, if you're on your pack out, you're going to be like this. And they do sell these individual.
Nice.
So I think it comes in a 3-pack. So you can actually mount these anywhere you want and just pop your light wherever you want to mount it.
That's nice.
I don't know if, okay, so that one, and I think you hold it down. Nope, there it goes.
There we go.
So it's got 1,200 lumens.
It's pretty nice.
Trying to get it to cut off. Oh, told you, chaotic.
And they just lock onto the pack out on the top on the little square parts. And you don't never have to worry about them falling off.
Exactly. If I had one on here, I'd show you. Well, I know. I got mine mounted to the wall. So you take it and you just, so the pack out's like a square. You slide it in and you kind of twist and it locks. You can hold them upside down or whatever. So the reason I know we can get these in 3-packs is because I had a guy who has, what are the side-by-sides, right? They are Main Street Cycle up there.
Yep.
So they sell all kind of stuff. Well, the guy that actually owns it with his dad, he actually customized his side-by-side on the back. It has the cooler and then the one that goes beside it, like the little toolbox. And he took these and mounted so he could actually take it,
snap them anywhere he wants.
Anything
That's cool.
Yeah, anything Milwaukee that has these, it can snap on wherever he puts them.
Nice.
It's
That's
pretty
a good
awesome.
idea. Yeah, it really is.
It is. And then the small rope.
I bought this one from you guys, the 18 volt, and that's what I use when we go camping because it gives us light and you recharge your phone, all that junk with that.
But you were saying that, so a lot of people don't realize. Now this one's in the pack, and I have no luck with these.
Yeah.
So this metal piece right here, you can actually exactly.
Yeah.
I actually surprised somebody at the ball field. I know I talk about that a lot, but we're there a lot. They didn't realize I had one of the top offs that you charge your phone. Mine kind of gets passed around because everybody's like, "Hey, can I borrow this?" Which is completely okay. Well, they were sitting it on the ground and it was kind of damp. I was like, "Hey, instead of doing that, just hang it up there on the fence." They said, "Oh, well, I didn't know what that was." And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "It's just a little hook. You just pop it up there and you're fine."
That's what we do, because this thing, the way it's made, like, you know those little pop-up tents, right? It's got the little square things. You know, you can hook it around it, and the weight of it will kind of work like a baby seat. It'll kind of kick it over to the side, and it'll pinch it, and it'll hang itself on those rails. So,
see,
if you're ever somewhere with a pop-up tent, you just stick that hook on there and it works just like, you remember those old school baby seats that you put over kind of like the side of the table and they kind of pinch down?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the same way that works. So.
Okay.
Yeah. If I wasn't old as hell, I probably wouldn't know that, because like I remember our first slide on baby seat that we had with Blaze, that's how it worked.
I know.
It's a little cloth.
Now that you think about it now, it makes you nervous. You're like, is my table strong enough to hold it? Like, or is it going to flip over side?
Little cheap Chinese tubes you're putting your baby in. Like, that's great, ain't it?
Well, it's like the ones that they call them Bomba seats or whatever. We got like the first generation with our oldest, and you set them in the middle of the table, you pop them in it, and you don't think nothing about it. Well, my oldest had little chunky legs. Like, she was not like, I
barely would go through the hole. That's why my little boy was. He had fat thighs.
Well, apparently they had a huge recall on them because people were just leaving their kids everywhere, and they had little kids, or I mean like little legs, and they could just flop right out of them.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't have to worry about that. Mine would be, but pick him up, it would like pull the guts from the middle out.
Yes.
That was turning the shirt inside out.
That was all day long.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting, you know.
That's right.
The stuff you talk about on a tool truck, right?
So y'all got some pry bar holders.
Yes.
Man,
so
that gator stuff is good, ain't it?
That's one thing that I gotta say I use at the house. I use it here, everywhere. We actually have like just they're randomly hanging up, and I have like the basket over there with my Streamlights in it. But they advertised that one at the tool show. Yeah. They had 3 of our huge pry bars. So they're the ones that's directly behind you. They're like shoulder height.
Big ones, yeah. Those,
yes.
Were they like 50 something inches tall?
Yes, I believe so. They're on there somewhere.
Yeah, they're heavy too.
And if you're ever curious how to tell, it's right there. It's 58 inches. So your part number with your number there.
Well, look at there, boys.
Let me see if
learn a little something today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that gator stuff is just ridiculous how strong it is.
And I love the fact that they have that safety on them, so it's not like somebody's just going to come
jerk it off, right? Yeah.
But if you do, just heads up, it will scratch. Because
I
had a guy.
Bet, yeah, because they ain't nothing behind it.
Yeah. So I actually, which you can't see, and I got a magnet there.
Right.
But like the guy scratched the far out of it.
Oh, he just grabbed it and yanked it off.
See,
He had
if
to
you
unlock it.
If you kind of move it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But he was like, I bet I can pull it. I'm like, why? Like, what are we trying that for? But all right, I mean, whatever.
Want to see how strong it is, you know.
Luckily, it was not sitting on a toolbox.
That's right.
Because y'all know as well as I do, anytime you get a scratch on your toolbox, it is
it's terrible.
Not good at all.
Terrible.
So, but some of them do come with touch-up paints on me. As long as you know what you're doing. It don't look like a runner there. All right. So, same concept.
Cool.
Same safety. And then, of course, I have food coodles and stuff everywhere. So, y'all just have to... Oh, here you go. There's the scratch. Right there.
Wow. So, guys, pay attention. Y'all put them on there. Flip up the freaking latch and undo them.
Use it. But as you can tell, like, it's not going nowhere.
Yeah. And then just,
And you just
flip
pop
it
it
up.
Yep.
Look how
And see?
easy that comes off.
No scratch.
No scratch.
Gotta love it. But it is.
Yeah. Those things are crazy strong, those magnets.
And that's 45 pounds that can hold.
That's what that's rated for.
That's what it's rated for, but like there was a girl up there at our show, and I cannot remember her name, and I hate that because she knew her stuff. She was like, look, it says 45 pounds, but I can tell you this, that we've had a lot more on that. Like they said they take weights and they'll hang them on individual bars and put them on there. I'm like,
so I kind of see how it works. Like this is your anchor point that pulls against the metal, right? But this kind of pinches down and pushes into that, so it kind of, that's why that's so strong. It's a great invention. They did a great job.
It is. And then they've got some little bitty ones coming out too, and I think they're like 20 pounds, but it's this big.
Oh wow.
20 pounds.
Yeah, that'd be perfect for welding helmets, welding leads, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Anything. I mean, I'm trying to think of something that's super small that'd be 20 pounds, but I can't. Yeah. But it's like seriously this big. And she's like, we use them as coat racks. And I was sitting there thinking, have you ever had a Milwaukee heated jacket with a 5.0 battery on it?
It's heavy, yeah, when you put that battery in the pocket of them. Yeah.
Exactly. So the difference between Michael's jacket and my jacket is his is a lot thicker. And I don't know if it's because it's a man's jacket and mine's a women's jacket. I'm not 100%, or it's the material it's made out of on the outside. But like, you can hold our jackets up, and his is super heavy compared to mine.
Right.
But on the other hand, he wears a 5.0 battery was his, and I wear a 2.5 with mine.
I like the smaller batteries in them better because it's kind of uncomfortable in your back. If you sit down. Like, what I really hate is when I got in my truck and I have to wear my seatbelt.
Yes.
Those big batteries suck in those coats.
They do, especially if it like wedges right behind you and it's like right in your back.
Feels like it's in your kidney. Yeah.
Yes. So, but they do have like the little power packs now, and we have sold
the little flat ones.
Yes, we've sold a few of them, and before I buy one for myself, I kind of review. Like I'm like, hey, what do you think about it? And they absolutely love them. They said the battery life is there. I'm like, well, that's my biggest thing.
Might be worth buying some of those.
But it's little narrow. It's no bigger than, I promise. It's probably that size right there.
Oh wow!
Like it's teeny. And I was like, that ain't gonna hold that much battery. Like,
does it work a long time?
Apparently, they like it. One guy said he wore it on one all day long. I don't know what his day consists of. Like, I don't know if he's got it on like consistently, or if he's like me and just kind of you take it off and you forget that it like, you know. But
a lot of times in those heated jackets, unless it's really, really cold, I notice if you kind of punch the button and turn them on, let them get warm, and then you can turn them off. You don't really need it anymore.
Exactly, because they are very insulated.
Yeah, they're pretty good stuff. So, they did a good job on those.
It's a little bit of all of it, though.
That's it. Cool stuff today. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us on this Friday. Yes. It is a 3-day weekend coming up. So hopefully you guys have a great Memorial Day. Be safe. Don't get drunk. Don't fall in the river, and keep all your digits on your fingers and shoot fireworks. There you go. Hit that thumbs up. Check over here for merchandise, cool tools, and discount codes down here. If you're not subscribed, take your finger and click that button. Y'all have a great one. See ya.